Wow, the 16 Pro Max here is pretty nice, but wait, today is September 19th? That means the new iPhone comes out. So yes, of course, I have the 17 Pro Max right here. This is now, I believe, the 9th Pro Max or whatever best edition iPhone that I've got on launch day. So super excited about that. One of the things that really stands out about this phone is this beautiful new cosmic orange color here, and also the big camera plateau that holds 3 different 48 megapixel cameras on this device. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start unboxing this guy. Anyway, folks, let's take a closer look at the 17 Pro Max's box right here. This is actually the first Pro iPhone in years to show the rear of the phone on the front of the box. As you can see, that really highlights the cosmic orange color here, as well as the camera plateau on the back. Over here it says iPhone in orange, and Apple logo up top. But enough dilly-dallying, let's open up this box here. So we can slide the iPhone out, and voila, wow. I will say I already love this cosmic orange color right here. Also in the box, of course, we've got a braided USB-C to USB-C cable and some paperwork too, but let's focus on the star of the show. Loving the little details, even the button labels here are orange, so, oh yes. That is a nice screen. It's 6.9 inches, of course. So let's go ahead and power this iPhone on and get it all nice and set up. And boom, folks. Now I've got the 17 Pro Max here all nice and set up with this gorgeous cosmic orange background complementing the cosmic orange rear of this phone. So let's talk a bit more about it. So one of the new things of the 17 Pro Max is that it actually has an aluminum unibody versus titanium, which the 15 and 16 Pro phones both had. And I will say, I like titanium a lot. I think it's a very cool metal. I actually have the 16 Pro Max right here in my pocket, so you can kind of see what they look like side by side. And I mean, side by side, the 16 Pro Max versus the 17 Pro Max, one of the biggest differences that really jumps out is the camera plateau versus the smaller camera. Speaking of which, about the cameras on the new 17 Pro Max, all of the lenses here are actually now 48 megapixels, which enables a couple different really cool features. Like for instance, now Apple claims this phone has 8 times telephoto zoom, which I think is really cool. I love taking zoomed in pictures, so that's really nice there. And then also on the front of this phone as well, it has a new selfie camera. This is an 18 megapixel true depth camera. And basically what that allows is if I go ahead and open this up here and then maybe start filming, you'll notice that it should follow my face around. See, look, I'm not even moving my phone, but it is zooming in on my face. So that's super cool. Now let's go ahead and test the rear camera over here on the 16 Pro Max. So I'm gonna go ahead to photo. And now as you can see, 0.5, 1 times, 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times zoom. I'm gonna zoom in the distance over here. And now this is the 8 times zoom. You can see a picture of these deer that I just took. And if I zoom in even more, I can go up to 40 times zoom here. And let's get a picture of that deer and see how that looks. Wow. I mean, that's a bit blurry when you go to 40 times, but over here at 8 times, that is also pretty clear as well. Now, another thing to note with the cameras on this phone, it does have the camera control button as well that debuted with the 16 line of phones. So to use that, you just tap right here on the camera control button, and then it opens up the camera app, and you can go ahead and snap your pictures. You can also switch between different modes with the camera control button right here. So standard, vibrant, different style settings there. So pretty cool indeed. Now, another new thing that you'll notice about the 17 Pro Max is because of that new design, it's actually kind of two-tone in the colors. The area down here under which you have, of course, the MagSafe magnets for MagSafe accessories is a slightly different color because this needs to be glass, obviously, to be able to charge wirelessly through it. You can't wirelessly charge through aluminum. So yeah, definitely interesting new design. I feel like it's a love it or hate it type of thing. Like I know some people who hate this, and obviously there are some people who love it too. I personally like this phone here. I think it looks good, but I will admit it probably would be more preferable if this wasn't a two-tone, 2 different colors, if it was just one color. But anyway, we can continue touring around this iPhone. On the front, we do still have a gorgeous 6.9 inch screen, which is huge, and I love big phone screens, so that is perfectly fine with me. Over here on the bottom, USB-C port, as well as speaker grills, volume buttons, and action button right here, which you can customize. Mine, I have it set, I believe, to mute and unmute the phone. So there, now we have ring on. I prefer to keep that off. And over here, camera control button and side button. If you want to talk to Siri, you can hold that down, or you can put the phone to sleep with it. But now on the inside of this phone as well, there is a new vapor cooling chamber, which is very cool. It'll be interesting to see in the long term if this helps the phone run at a cooler temperature. That's also some of the thinking, believe it or not, behind the aluminum design of this phone, because apparently that metal is supposed to dissipate heat better. I do know with my titanium 16 Pro Max and 15 Pro Max, they did seem to heat up at times. So we'll see if the 17 can perform in a little bit of a cooler way. And yeah, anyway with that, folks, that'll do it for this nice, quick, easy unboxing of the iPhone 17 Pro Max here on Warenotice. If you guys want this phone for yourselves, it does start at about $1,200. So yes, it is the most expensive iPhone that Apple offers. But so far, at least, I'm happy with my purchase. I just love getting, the biggest, best iPhone that Apple has every year. So very cool device indeed. And if you are in the market for any of your own accessories and cases for this phone right here, I'll have a link to my playlist of all the different videos I've made about those in the description of this video, so definitely be sure to check that out. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely don't forget to smash that subscribe button and subscribe to the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel for more awesome technology videos just like this one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Bye.